What's up, everybody? This is Zach with the Nerd Cave Network, and today I'm bringing you Firewatch. Heard a lot about this game, and since it came out, it hasn't done too well in the review land. But it's something that I've been really interested in since I've seen it before at E3 and everything. So we're going to jump on in. I actually asked before I started recording what I needed to put up today, and Nick he was like Firewatch. So we're going to be doing that today, and I've also got Unravel, which is another game that was shown at E3 that I was really intrigued by, and also got Lego Avengers, so we'll be getting to see that as well. So here we go, we're jumping into it. Campo Santo presents Firewatch. Excited for this, Guys, if you don't know, we have an awesome Facebook group over at facebook.com/group/Nerd Network. We're in Boulder, Colorado, 1975. So no cell phones, no MP3 players. You see Julia. Oh, hello, Julia. My name's Lando Calvisi. I'm sure. Oh, I was supposed to hit something, sorry. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You're drunk. So, what's your major? That's not giving me much. You slur the word major and it smells like Coors Light. You give an awkward mire. Evolutionary biology. She's slurring too. And I'm my professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? What's that, a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Where did she hurt your feelings? She asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. Wow, Julia's pretty easy to impress here. Not very high standards, Julia. Not very high standards. We'll pick this backpack up. I like the art style. Just throw my book bag back there. Just wait for it to fly out the truck. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Yeah, it's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle Julia's in love with. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's bad. We're gonna go with the beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgot about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. It's pulling at my heartstrings already. 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I totally agree. You know what I'm talking about. I'm saying if you could have a couple little idiots. Let's go for it. Let's do this. In the case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Warning. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Alright, let's do this. Zooming in. Oh, we're getting a run a little bit. So far, building the story. 1980. I don't know why I just got to walk some. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Oh. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. That's not a good choice. Either one. You get mad, you ignore her. We're gonna get mad. We at least acknowledge her. You call her an inconsiderate. She tells you to go yourself and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Yeah. Stop being selfish, Julia. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man. Oh yeah. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. We're gonna go with the He-Man. You look awesome. Of course I do. Of course I do. Ah! We're jumping down. The environment looks really cool. I like the stylized look that's going on here. 2 forks, 8 more miles still. 8. See, that's a weird way to say that. Climb over that obstruction. Does this guy even have a name? Excuse me, sorry. 1982, during the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town that brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Uh-oh. Bucket gets hit. Blah, 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 Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his blanket. You scare him away. We're not going to get too violent. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julie asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. A lot of reading, but it's building up a story. 1984, plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julie gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. Jeez, Julia. It's a great job, I understand. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. See, this is always the hard part, okay? Long distance relationships are hard. But if you convince her not to take the job, then you're a jerk, okay? But we're gonna go, if she goes back and forth, we're all good. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. That's hard. That's hard. Not getting to see your girl. 1985, Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh, something's going on. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Need to seek help. If there's some kind of mental health going on, you gotta seek some help, guys. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julie might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41, wow. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Making a little bit more sense of what's going on. Let's pick up my journal. Open the journal. So that's what my character looks like. My He-Man pose. I'm getting a little bit more. Here's my prediction. Julia's dead. Or she had to be put in a home or something. That's what I'm going. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. Excuse me, guys. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Wow. Some days you get Julia who calls you a dope and and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home to Australia to visit her. We're in Australia? To and from their home in Australia, okay. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Wow, this is sad. This is almost as bad as Up right here. 1988, you spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. See what I'm going here? A home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You determine to take care of her by yourself. That is a hard choice. Man, this is just the beginning of the game. We're going to take care of her. We're going to take care of her. We're going to be with her. We're going to be with her. If that's, last a little bit, get to be with her and everything. But it is setting up an interesting character. He's had to go through so many things with his wife, someone that he truly loves, that he sacrificed time with her to give her the thing that she wanted, which was to work at Yale. But now she has dementia and all of this. It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. It's true. It's true. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom. That ain't gonna end well. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off of you. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night, you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and you're taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. They tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You'll say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. A lot of reading here. You take it. So, there we go right there. We're into the game, hopefully, finally. Pretty heavy stuff, but I think it's going to make for an interesting story. I could see where some people would think it was something totally different from the previews and everything, but I'm liking it. It's dealing with an issue, mental health and everything. So I think that's something that is worth talking about in a video game. Music definitely is making it into something somber. So, I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. Turn the power on. Bang, I just hit that mess.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello. We got us a
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a Black Widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's... Gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
All right, so I totally don't remember her name, but here's day one. We're in day one. A lot of setup, about 15 or so minutes of setup to the story, but I think getting that is going to be integral to understand all of it. And like, if anyone ever has listened to the Nerd Cave podcast or me talk about video games, I am all about a good story. So I am looking forward to it. So we
Good
topping
morning,
that
Henry.
letter.
Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Throw the pine
Whoops.
cone.
Don't worry
It's a
about it.
grenade.
That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks? I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure.
Shut up.
Where the heck is this thing at? So let's zoom in. I'm not sure where this thing is. The shed thing. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about yet. Okay, so I'm going this way. Put all of it away. Put it away! Run! Run, son, run. Oh, here it is.
I found the supply box.
Great.
I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. Copy that stuff down. I'm liking this. I don't know why there's a pine cone in there, but deal with whoever's setting off fireworks. We're gonna string them up and strangle them with a rope and kill these suckers. Probably a bunch of kids. Sounds like we're getting closer though. Let's see where it is. They should have just gave me a gun, and then I would have just shot them up. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, bah, bah. That's how I deal. Rope hook. I'm gonna hook this rope. Oh, there I go. I can see it now. Not being up as high, couldn't see it. Couldn't see it. So.
No, no,
Ooh.
no!
Ooh. 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 Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry. We got this. We got this.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Why am I
Be
stuck?
careful, for Christ's sake.
Okay, some interesting problems right there. Some frame rates dropping, and then getting stuck on a rock.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
Okay. So this way. This way. Having to use a compass. Never used a compass. A campus. A hippocampus. Come on. Can we not rock climb? Are we not capable? Are we not capable, Henry? Can you not get your lard butt up there? Jeez. Jeez. So disappointed in you, Henry. So disappointed in you. I know you just fell and all of that. Oh.
Well, they left their
Go and
clothes out
see
to dry.
some-
Looks like 2 people. Well, what if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Well, just a warning right here. This game does have some nudity, so shield your eyes if you don't want to see anything. There's a lot of people. A lot of naked people.
Found them in the lake, naked.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Goal stereo!
Whoa, hey, put that down.
I did.
Thank you. Now leave us alone.
You're a creep.
Total creep.
Go get a girlfriend, creep. Can we just get out of here?
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
Don't pull any more shit or you're fucked, alright?
Don't threaten us.
Yeah, who the hell are you, creep?
Oh, he's just one of those
Yeah, we're
lonely
going
guys
out there.
who likes to boss people around.
Why do guys think it's all right to just stare at girls?
You don't know a damn thing about me.
We know you're a peeping Tom. How long have you been standing over there?
Oh my god, is that what you are? Barf me out!
Ew. Can we just get out of here?
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
You're
You're
correct.
just some sad man out in the woods.
Go. All right. Well, there we go. Got the skinny
Hey, did I go
dipping
okay?
team.
I hope they drown.
Yow.
I don't think anyone would mourn a couple of future arsonists.
Just gonna go ahead and not log that as a threat.
Thanks.
But seriously, though, thanks for dealing with it.
You're welcome. I don't remember her name, but you're welcome. All right, so we got to find our way back. Assuming we can go this way. Hopefully I don't get lost and die of starvation out in the wilderness. I do like the game so far. It's interesting. Got some not necessarily
So
new
I
mechanics,
have
but
a bit of a confession
yeah.
to make.
I like it.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's okay.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway,
It's all right.
let me know when you get back to your lookout.
It's alright. It's alright. Oh, do.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe.
Yeah.
It's not going to strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Dang.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Nice. All right, guys, we're going to end that Let's Play right here. Going to be doing more of this because I think it's very interesting. So keep coming back. I'll pick up right here on the next Let's Play. And if you're enjoying it, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see something else, definitely let me know in the comments below. Make sure you check out all of our awesome content on YouTube and iTunes and Stitcher Radio. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there so you don't miss out any more on Firewatch or Until Dawn or anything else that we're doing here. And share this because this is a new game and a lot of people are curious about it. You would be surprised. So, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Zach. Have a week.